Hey, crafty friends and planner babes. Today I thought I'd come on with a little life update, let you know what my hand doctor told me. I visited him this week I visited him on Thursday, and so I got the results of my MRI, which showed thankfully no torn ligaments, but I do have two partially torn ligaments. So one of them is the that it's a ligament that deals with your fingers, so how you straighten and bend and move your fingers and things. So it deals with that, and that's very, very small tear. And the other one is so I'm going to show you on my left hand since you can't see my right hand. So the other one is a ligament that goes up into your thumb. So it connects like the bone here in your thumb and a bone here in your wrist. It connects those together. So without that ligament, like your bone here, your thumb is sort of like free floating. There's nothing like holding those two bones together. So that one is partially torn as well. Um, so that's kind of the bad news. But the good news is that as of right now, I won't have to have any type of surgery. And the other good news is that he put me in a different kind of like cast bracy type thing. I still have to wear it most of the time. I can take it off, and ice it, or like take it off when I'm watching TV and do my range of motion exercises. So he put me in, it's similar looking as my old one, except my thumb is now free and I can slightly bend my thumb, so I can almost do an okay now. So I'm happy with that. I've been working on a range of motion for my hand. He is sending me to see a hand therapist, and I follow up with him. So I have to wear this for another 6 weeks. Um, and then when I see him in 6 weeks, if there's still pain, I'm still having a lot of pain, then unfortunately I would have to have like exploratory surgery and have to go in with like a little camera and look around to see if there's damage that we're not seeing in like the x-ray or the MRI. But if I'm doing okay in 6 weeks, then we will decide whether or not I need to be in a different kind of brace or stay in this brace or what. But if things are looking good in 6 weeks, then I may be back to my normal hand function before Christmas. Yay! I am so ready to get back to my normal crafting. I miss crafting so much. But I'm really happy that I'm able to, plan. It's not the prettiest, but I'm okay with that. So I'm happy that I'm still able to plan. And I did want to show you a few projects that I worked on. So like normal projects don't take me very long. Well, these projects have taken me days. But I made 2 ATC cards. So most of these items were things that were already like cut in my stash. Um, and like this was already a punch. I just kind of inked it up. And then I did this fall one here. So I took advantage of my cut aparts. Because I'm still having a hard time using like my paper trimmer. I've learned a few tips and tricks, but my cuts aren't exact with the paper trimmer since I can't really hold it with two hands. And then I also worked on this memory decks. So I'm using, of course, just my left hand to do things so things aren't as perfect or as neat as before. And I was actually able to use my memory decks punch, which is this one. And I was able to put my paper in it. So I was able to stick my paper in here, and then I was able to use my stand up and use like my body weight to push this down, and was able to use that. So I did do a little bit of crafting, which I'm happy about, and I'm thankful I had a few things that were already prepped in my stash that I was able to grab and use. So thanks a lot, guys, for stopping by and checking out this video and listening to my life update. So I really hope that I'm back to my full crafting potential before Christmas so I can work on a few Christmas presents. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all your love and support and comments, and good vibes and good wishes. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Bye, guys.